Mr. Numismatist, do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you believe in the existence of a soul?
Yes.
Do you believe in life after death?
Yes.
Do you want me to boil your cat?
Yes.
Right, come here, me beauty!
The National Federation of Door-to-Door Salesmen would like to make it clear that it in no way endorses the boiling, steaming, poaching or licensing of cats for commercial gain. We do it because we enjoy it.
Hello, everyone. My name's Nikki. May I welcome you all on behalf of Crapbags Holidays. And I hope you enjoy your stay at the Hotel Salmonella. Now, I'll be sleeping with most of you while you're here, together with Carlo, Rod and Stephanie. But first, let me tell you just a little bit about the islands. Local places of interest, there's the beautiful church of San Alvaro, where you can buy a plastic Madonna full of Tia Maria. Now, that's on top of the mountain, which is rather steep, so we recommend you go up on the back of a peasant. The mountain is of old lager cans, so no open-toed sandals, all right? On Thursdays, we all go up to the Sun Club with Carlo, Rod and Stephanie for the folk festival. You'll see the locals perform the Tango El Loco, a traditional dance in which 3 bartenders in bullfighting shorts symbolically kick in the head of a village telephone engineer. Oh, now, we'll soon be arriving at the hotel. Remember to check the notice board to see which day it's your turn to use the toilet. And if you need to contact me in an emergency, I'm under British holiday tour firms, but mainly under Carlo, Rod and Stephanie. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ageing. That's a problem we've all got to face, isn't it? But I don't know, I mean, old age pensioners, that's such a demeaning term for old people, isn't it? Nearly dead. That'd be much better. It's been kind of sad for me recently because a lot of my friends have started growing up, you know, and starting families. And it's sad for me because I'm still going round to their house with me ball and me soldiers going there. Can Mr. Saunders come out to play, please? And they're going, sod off, Lex, I'm headmaster now. And they get so involved with their kids as well, don't they? They think their kids are really cute, you know, when they're rolling round on the floor, throwing up. I mean, I've been going round to their house and doing that for years when I'm pissed. And the only ones who are worse than the ones who've got families are the ones who haven't got kids, you know. The ones who are trying for a baby. Yes, we're trying for a baby. And you can't go round to their house on a Thursday night because they're hanging off the back of the kitchen door with a stopwatch, a cricket bat and a thermometer. Weddings as well. I hate weddings. Oh, yes, it was a brilliant wedding. Yes, it was absolutely brilliant. All the page boys were done out as generals in the Philippine Air Force, and the bridesmaids were characters out of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Absolutely fantastic. Mind you, recently, actually, I had to get married. I got my girlfriend into trouble. I got her involved in the civil war in Angola.
Isn't it marvellous, eh? Every time everything seems dark and gloomy and the economy's in recession again, there's always some royal occasion or wedding to cheer us all up. This'll be the 5th time that Prince Edward's got married since Christmas. This time to the lovely Vanessa Rampton, 26-stone daughter of a champion racehorse from Auschwitz in Surrey. Oh, look, there's Princess Diana. Of course, I'm a very close personal friend of the royal family. I'm a loyal monarchist. I send all my children to the Falkland Islands for firewood. And that means I get this very special seat here in the Abbey, right here on this jewel-encrusted chemical toilet, once used by Henry VIII. And I don't have to sit camped out at the cenotaph for 6 months with my face painted like a corgi's bum. Oh, look, there's Princess Diana. Of course, Princess Vanessa won't be known as Princess Vanessa. Oh, look, there's Princess Diana. Because just before the ceremony, it was announced that the Queen has made them Hans and Lottie Haas, a title in her gift, which means that they'll be able to claim 14 herrings a year from the Dogger Bank and wear aqualung equipment in the presence of the Privy Council. Oh, look, there's an African mountain gorilla.
Two great economic systems of the world, capitalism and communism. You know, I've travelled all over communist Eastern Europe, and there's one thing that every town in Eastern Europe's got. One thing, and that's a statue of Lenin calling a taxi. In the West, of course, the entrepreneurial spirit is supposed to flourish, but this can have its dangers. For example, recently I've come across a smart operator who's been offering gullible clients things like constant spiritual happiness and cures for serious illnesses. The name of this smart operator? He's called God.
I let God handle my legal arrangements. He told me I was going to inherit the earth. 2,000 years later, nothing had happened. When I went round to complain, he told me to go away. So I did.
I was faced by a band of murderous heathens. Everyone said, God, I was hacked to pieces in seconds. And I didn't see him. Later, he sent me a note saying he was sorry, but he couldn't be everywhere at once. So one got a glass of water.
We track God down to this address in Acton, West London. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. None of them seems to be working. Hello, God! Are you in there?
Yeah, what do you want?
God, we'd like to ask you a few questions,
No,
mate.
sorry,
Why have you
I've got a meeting with my accountant. I'm sorry, I can't talk now.
God, why have you stopped answering people's prayers?
I know you got me mixed up with somebody else, I'm afraid.
God, we have positive identification.
Oh, yeah?
26 billion people are still waiting for life everlasting.
I'm sorry, I can't talk now. Please let me through.
Must be God moving in a mysterious way.
Oh, it's a funny old world, isn't it, eh? Oh. Religion, that's a big one. Of course, I'm Jewish myself. The best thing about being Jewish is that you can get a day off work. Because you just go up to the boss and you say, I can't come in tomorrow, you know, it's Rosh Hashanah. I can't come in tomorrow because it's the holy festival of Flannaka. I've got to sit in a shed in the backyard with a fried egg up my nose. Of course, the very, very bestest thing about being Jewish is the soul music.
Now here's the tale of a Jewish boy they said was no good. Broke the heart of his mother, like no Jewish boy should. Congratulations, Mrs. Gold, it's a baby boy. Can you imagine her pride? Can you imagine her joy? Would he be a doctor? A lawyer, please God, not a punk. Little did she realize that boy was born to funk. Late at night, underneath the bedclothes, listening to the music on his headphones, rocking and a-rolling underneath the sheets. He keeps the rhythm, he keeps the beat, shaking his body like some crazy guy. Play that funky music, Jewish boy. Play that funky music, Jewish boy. Play that funky music, Jewish boy. Play something funky. funky